YouTube, what's going on with y'all, man? So we gotta talk about this. I saw an article today on Twitter. It was talking about how Alexander Usyk, and Matchroom Boxing have split up. And that got me to thinking, like, what could be the possible reason for that? Let me go verify this. But I mean, it basically was verified. It's from a credible source, and Michael Benson. He usually gets his information from the credible sources. So it's kind of like it's kind of like just like an ESPN post on the Adam Schefter story or something like that. So I already know it's accurate, and it made me want to come on boxing scene and really look into this. And right now, so the title of this article: Joshua won't be held for ransom by Usyk. We could vacate all the belts. This is coming from Eddie Hearn. This is 100% clear. Now I think Anthony Joshua, he's 100% ducking Usyk, and I think he's scared that he can lose that fight against Usyk. So that's why, if you notice, after the AJ fight, Hearn has definitely been pushing Hearn. I think Bob Arum has even pushed to basically they're pushing heavy for this. They're pushing heavy for this Tyson Fury and AJ undisputed heavyweight bout. And I think the main reason is because they feel like AJ is like he's really suspect right now. Like I feel like they really think he lost something. He's lost a step. He's fighting a little kind of scared. He's changing his whole style up. I don't know if that's because excuse me, the Andy Ruiz fight has really like done something to him mentally, or if there's something physically, like he's just not the same anymore after that fight. I don't know, but if you watch Ruiz 2, the AJ versus Ruiz 2, you saw he really became like he tried to become like a pure boxer, like really stick and move the whole fight. Um, then if you look at AJ versus Pulev, he did the same thing again where he's really trying to become he's really trying to become a pure boxer. I guess you could say, in a sense, like he's not banging it out anymore. He'll still put some combinations together, but he's really not he's not really going for the kill as much as he used to. He's really trying to I guess perfect his technique and just get better as a boxer. I don't know if that's because he's, like I said, I don't know if it's something physically or mentally wrong, or if he's been preparing for this Tyson Fury fight, and he knows in order for him to beat Tyson Fury, he's gonna have to like sharpen his his skills, and add something to the tool set. So like I said, let's look at this article a little bit. It says Matchroom Boxing had Eddie Hearn says there's a 90% chance that the heavyweight unification fight between AJ and Tyson Fury takes place in 2021. And of course, that said there's a 100% chance Hearn and Joshua will first need to address the situation pertaining to Joshua's WBO mandatory challenger and Alexander Usyk, man. Right now we got Wilder. I'm not so Wilder, excuse me. We got Joshua holding the WBO, the WBA, and the IBF belts. The IBO, I don't really care for that, man. That's not like a main boxing sanction and body for the belts. Like that doesn't really count towards your undisputed. Nobody cares about it. Um, but the main, like I said before, I think AJ's ducking him. I think he really feels like Alexander Usyk has a big chance to upset him, especially with the way he's been fighting lately. And that's really Alexander's Usyk style. Like for him to lose that heavyweight, he's probably gonna have to fight. He's probably gonna have to run into a brawl. Like you're really gonna have to be a brawler who's a little decent on your feet. Like if you looked at Usyk's last fight versus Chisora, he had some problems with a slow. I mean, the ring was pretty small. I'm not gonna lie. He had some big gripes, and he felt like Eddie Hearn set him up with that small ass ring. And he had some complaints about him and his team had some complaints about Chisora's gloves. Felt like there was no pattern. So, he definitely felt like he's being set up. Um, and if you and think about it like this too. Usyk was the headliner, right? He was the main event for the card, that DAZN card. How the hell did you give him a small ring, knowing that he's a cruiserweight? I'm not gonna say he's a cruiserweight anymore, but he was a natural cruiserweight moving up to heavyweight. He's been fighting. This is the second fight at heavyweight versus Jasora, and he had no. And it's not like he's a guy that he was undisputed as well. Like Usyk was undisputed at cruiserweight, so this is a guy that should hold some type of power and respect, and he had no say in the ring size. Like they gave him the baby ring. Like They were trying to set him up, bro. I really believe that they were trying to set him up because they definitely don't want AJ to have to deal with Usyk. And like I said, man, Hearn and Bob Arum, they're trying to bully the WBO to really like to they're trying to push for the WBO to be a part of the undisputed title bout. They really want to make sure they really want Usyk pushed to the side for at least another fight so they can make the undisputed fight happen between Fury and Joshua. And Usyk, I think he's really just not going for it. You're gonna either have to pay him some big step aside money, which we're gonna really talk about, because Eddie Hearn talks about this in this article as well. Or you're just gonna have to give him the fight, man. He's been the mandatory for about a year and some change now, so just got to make the fight happen. AJ, you gotta man up and fight him. But let me look for the part where he talks about it. Okay. I think it's right here. It says everyone is smart together. We can find a solution. I really want Joshua versus Fury to be undisputed because that's always been the dream for AJ, and we're gonna do everything we can. Her in turn, boxing social, but we're not gonna be held to ransom by anyone. If we lose one belt, we'll probably vacate them all and say this is boxing now. But if everyone is sensible, we'll be fair in return. Hopefully, we can find a solution. That's all. Like as my guy Shannon Shaw would say, that's bull jive, man. They don't want to drop the belt. They're not gonna drop the belt either. They're just trying to like strong arm the WBO into making sure that Usyk gets stepped aside again, and he's not gonna get no part in that fight. Like he's not getting. They don't want him to get any part of Joshua or that belt. Um, and also that's just like yeah, that fight will be big, but the promotion behind it saying that it's an undisputed fight for all the belts. There hasn't been an undisputed heavyweight in I don't know when the last I will have to Google. Let me see real quick. Let's do our Googles. I don't even. Yeah, let's see. The undisputed champion. Yeah, we all know that. Let's see. Undisputed heavyweight champions. Let's see if we can find some. The last time we had one. Let's see. Lennox Lewis in 1999. So basically, it's been 20 years since we had an undisputed champion in the heavyweight. So this is like that will be a huge huge promotion tool. Saying this for all the belts. So there's no way AJ's dropping that belt, man. He's gonna drop the WB. No way. I'm not buying it at all. Like I said, they're trying to strong arm the WBO. And the WBO has kind of came this is kind of old, but it's kind of new in a sense. WBO has I forgot who the president is, but he's already talked about it and said we gave Anthony Joshua two step aside fights. We let him fight Ruiz the second time without fighting the mandatory, his rematch with Ruiz, and then we just let him fight Pulev. So there's no way we're letting him skip this mandatory again. Like that's basically 2 years that he hasn't had to fight his mandatory. So there's no way they're trying to let him do it again. And I think that's where the friction is coming. Like I said, that's where the friction is coming from between Hearn and Usyk, man. They're trying to let him. They don't want Usyk to fight for that belt because I really think they think he's gonna pull the upset off. And Hearn's just being greedy. Like, come on, bro. He's talking about how he does. He basically saying he doesn't even want to pay him step. He don't even want to pay Usyk step aside money. Doesn't even want to pay him step aside money to let the fight happen. And I think I think Usyk is smart to not. If he's smart, he wouldn't take the step aside money. If even if they offered it, like it would have to be like an outrageous number, like retirement type of money for me to take the step aside. Like you got to give him, you probably got to give Usyk at least like 15 mil. Like I'm asking for 15, 20 mil because that AJ and Fury fight is gonna make so much money. So I need something crazy, and this is I really feel like this. If he does take the step aside money, let's say Usyk takes the step aside money, right? He doesn't fight AJ. When whoever wins that AJ versus Fury undisputed fight, they're gonna drop the WBO. They're gonna drop the WBO belt and avoid Usyk. I promise you. Especially if AJ wins it. Fury, I can see Fury possibly giving Usyk the shot. But AJ is 100% going to duck him. He's 100% going to duck him. And I don't even think AJ could beat Fury, so I wouldn't even say that. But yeah, like I think AJ is ready to cash out. Low key, I could see AJ cause he's already made so much money. Like if you peeped, he made like 80 mil from Ruiz from him fighting Ruiz the second time, like it was something crazy. Like that purse was, I don't even want to say the R word. That purse was dumb. Um, and him versus Fury, that's probably like another 80 mil in the bank. And probably would have been more if we weren't in the pandemic right now. So you gotta take all those things into account, man. Like Magic man, 80 mil back to back, like in the span of like 2 years. So I want to see something real quick too. I'm the Google master. I'm not gonna lie. What are you gonna say? Oh yeah. Let's see. So Joshua's on track to make anywhere from 60 to 85 million, bro. And Ruiz only got paid 13 million and he had three of the belts. Nah, there's no way. If I'm Usyk, there's no way I'm taking a step aside money. If anything less than 15 mil. This man just made around 80 mil for his second fight versus Ruiz. I need the bag if I'm him. I need the bag for sure. So with that being said, man, I would love to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think if they do offer Usyk step aside money, do you guys think he should take it? Or do you think he should just keep pushing for the fight? Like and also I gotta say this, man. If I'm an up and coming prospect, right? And Eddie Hearn wants to sign me, I have to look at it funny. I don't know if I can sign Eddie Hearn after this. This guy is basically, I understand why he's doing it because there's so much money to be made in the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight. But if you're one of his fighters, just know he will push you to the side to make money because somebody else is a bigger priority to him. And I'm not mad at somebody being a higher priority, but come on, bro, you're my promoter at the end of the day, man. I'm trying to get this fight. You got to give me the fight, especially when I'm the mandatory. Um, and with that being said, man, I'm about to head up out of here. Like I said, hopefully you guys get me leave some feedback in the comment section below. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm out. Peace.